The entire country was saluting those who laid down their lives in twin attacks within a span of 24 hours in Jammu and Kashmir. But Asaduddin Owaisi had to bring religion into the armed forces. Today, he was answered by the men in uniform.
We take on the religion of our troops. We do not communalize any of them.
This is the Northern Army commander's short and sweet reply to those who tried to communalize the armed forces. The forces know no religion. They fight and die for the flag. A direct answer to Asaduddin Owaisi's attempt to drag martyrs into the religion debate.
अब साथ में 5 कश्मीरी मुसलमान मारे गए, तो अब इसके ऊपर क्यों नहीं बोला जा रहा है कि मरने वाले भी कश्मीरी मुसलमान हैं? इस पर खामोश क्यों है पूरे मुल्क में? इतना सन्नाटा क्यों है?
We take on the religion of our troops. We do not communalize any of them. It is only for people who don't know the inside of the functioning of the armed forces.
And not just the forces, the country too has answered the communalists. From Kashmir to Bihar, thousands turned out to honor those who fell to terrorist bullets. They were men in uniform, from the army, from the CRPF. To those who mourned them, their religion didn't matter. But that still didn't stop the skeptics.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी, खासकर आरएसएस, वीएचपी, हिंदू महासभा, बजरंग दल, दुर्गा वाहिनी, ये जितनी संस्थाएं हैं, इनके सनातन टाइप की जितनी संस्थाएं, सब बार बार आप देखिए ट्विटर पर निकालती रहती है कि भाई मुसलमान क्यों नहीं फौज में हैं, मुसलमान क्यों नहीं देश के लिए लड़ते, सिर्फ हिंदू ही क्यों शहीद होते हैं। जो बार बार इस चीज़ को स्थापित करना चाहते हैं कि मुस्लिम समुदाय के लोग एक तरीके से उनमें न राष्ट्रभक्ति है, न वो भारत को अपना देश मानते हैं।
हम सैकड़ों मुसलमान गिना सकते हैं, राष्ट्र इनका सम्मान करता रहा है, नतमस्तक होता रहा है, और जो शहीद हुए हैं 4-5 में से 4 मुस्लिम शहीद हुए हैं, हम उनकी शहादत को वंदन करते हैं।
Communalism for long has been the mainstay of politics in India. But for the armed forces that imbibe the best of every religion and honor all sentiments, the idea of Sarv Dharm is above all. Will the Netas at least spare one of the last few remaining secular institutions of our country? Bureau Report, India Today. And joining us now in the People's Court is Lieutenant General Shankar Prasad. We have Gaurav Bhatia, National Spokesperson of the BJP. And the first question is going to be to Waris Pathan of the AIMIM. Mr. Pathan, did you hear what the Northern Army commander had to say today? If I were to just distill it into 2 sentences, basically it was telling people, parties and politicians like you, please back off, just leave us out of your communal politics.
See, ma'am, let me tell you first thing, I condemn the killing of the 7 soldiers who were killed in Sujwan. I salute to those families who lost the brave soldiers of our country. And let me tell my Kashmiri Indian Muslim brethren that Waris Pathan calls you as patriot, as Indian person. Don't fall prey to the Pakistan's policies.
So do
now
all
coming
of us.
To your point.
What is new
now
about what you're saying? I'm sorry, why did you even have to start with that political statement? There is no question about all of that. Why are you making that statement? I don't get it. Because it's stating the obvious.
Am I making some illegal statement?
No,
you're making
the obvious statement.
Against the law? Am I making some statement which is against the constitution? No.
Mr. Pathan,
now coming to your
victim.
statement, that why he had to make the statement?
Yeah.
Now see, after 70 years of independence, madam, every now and then the glorified anchors of the TV channels as well as the politicians of the BJP and RSS used to call Indian Muslims as Pakistanis. Go to Pakistan. Now it is not a slap on their face that see here. In Muslim soldiers, those soldiers don't have any religion. Army does not have any religion.
With due respect, I think the slap was directed elsewhere. The slap was on the face of people who are saying that those who died were Muslim soldiers. They are just soldiers, sir. When they come back, they come back in the tricolor.
Why we have to
they
say
are soldiers.
This is a slap on those people.
Why do you have to say they are Muslim soldiers?
Indians as anti-nationals. This is a...
Why do you have to identify a soldier with his religion? Answer me just one question, sir. why do you have to? Because the soldier does not fight for his religion. The soldier is fighting for the tricolor, fights for his or her country.
Yes.
What you're doing is divisive, sir, and it's dangerous.
When they say that Waris Pathan, when people like Vinay Katiyar make statement that Indian Muslims are Pakistanis, they should be sent to Pakistan and Bangladesh.
So if people like Vinay Katiyar are dividing, you want to take that divisiveness into the army as well. You are saying, so what if he is dividing the rest of the country? Let's divide the army as well, right?
But let me tell you, madam, one more thing. Let me
what
tell you,
right will you have to criticize bigots like Vinay Katiyar, and he is one, when you yourself are equally bigoted? And what's worse, you're carrying your bigotry into the army and the armed forces.
Sir, we salute the army and the armed forces.
You salute and then you try and divide.
Tilt, but not like Mohan Bhagwat, who says we are not like Mohan Bhagwat, who says that the RSS is better. He meant that.
But you are like Assaduddin Owaisi, who says
why
that
nobody says that? Why
five
Mr. Mohan
soldiers
Bhagwat
who are
makes
Muslims who have died.
That is why we say we are giving life for a great nation, and we are called anti-nationals. We are called Pakistanis.
What
the soldiers Pakistanis? They were our Indian brave soldiers.
Any member of the army an anti-national?
Nobody. Why do they call me anti-national then?
So then why are you trying to divide the army? Why are you trying to divide the army?
This country, and I am a person who rejected the two
Lieutenant General Shankar Prasad, why do you think people like Mr. Owaisi, people like Mr. Pathan feel this urgent pressing need to try and identify people who are in uniform with their religion? Why can't they just follow what General Anbu said is the idea of Sarv Dharm?
Madam,
the simple thing is, which I must make a statement, and it is not politically loaded, but it's an educational statement. Every single political leader, the so-called political leaders, must first educate themselves about the ethos, about the culture, about the religious beliefs, and the manner in which the Indian Army functions. We must understand that we take the oath of the Constitution depending upon whichever personal relation we follow. The biggest thing which we must understand, that we have a Sarva Dharma Sthal, which means all religion and all faiths are at one single point. In a unit, if there is a Sikh and a Christian and a Muslim, there is one little tent in which all three would be praying. We have religious teachers for all 3 or 4 or 5 religions that we have practicing in India. And let me also educate one more point. In India, we have what is called a National Institute of Integration, which is run in Pune, where all religions are taught. This is where the religious teachers who are in the units are trained to teach soldiers as to how to respect every single religion while practicing his own personal religion.
Mr. Pathan, do you know what a Sarv Dharm Sthal is?
Let me also give you another example, Padmaja.
General Prasad, just a second. Let me ask Waris Pathan if he has any idea of what a Sarv Dharm Sthal is.
No, let me make one point. You can answer that question.
Sarv Dharm Sthal is, madam, everybody on the same platform, everybody is equal as per the Constitution. Even I and the spokesperson are equal. But I am being told every now and then that I am an Indian Muslim and I am a Pakistani. I am an international. My loyalty is being challenged every day. So why should I not come forward and prove that here are people who are giving the life for the nation. We are giving life for the nation. Here are
Waris Pathan, nobody is questioning it. You tell me this. You tell me this.
Sharma did not go there. None of his fellow went there for his funeral. Now, what answer does the BJP has for this?
Do you know what a Sarv Dharm Sthal is?
2003, we are
do you know what a Sarv Dharm Sthal is, sir?
Sarva Dharm.
Mr. Waris Pathan, do you know what a Sarv Dharm Sthal is?
Let me know from you.
A Sarv Dharm Sthal is a place of prayer.
What is Sarva Dharm Sthal?
I will tell you what a Sarv Dharm Sthal is, because I have seen places where you have an officer who is a Hindu leading Eid prayers. I have seen where an Aarti is being led by a Muslim officer and the entire troops rally behind him. I have seen this place of worship where you've got everything, every religion represented, from Islam to Hinduism, Sikhism, Christianity.
This is
the ethos of the armed forces. This is what we want
the BJP to learn a lesson from.
Sir, so you target the BJP now. Why are you talking about the armed forces?
That is why I asked you
God
to
knows they can do without your lesson.
Madam, that is why I ask you.
Waris Pathan, the armed forces thankfully have been sorted out on their own. They don't want your lessons. Spare them.
Madam,
you want to target BJP? Target
they are
BJP.
not learning lessons from the
Tell
past.
Gaurav Bhatia that he is divisive.
Yes, why should I not target the BJP government?
Why are you dragging in the army?
The life of our brave soldiers. Why should I not target the BJP who have failed in protecting the lives of our brave soldiers?
Target the BJP.
When they know since
Target
2008,
the BJP.
this is the fourth time such kind of attack has taken the place. Pathankot, Uri,
Varis,
now
can you
this
just listen
one.
to us, please?
Why no precaution was taken to ensure the safety of our brave soldiers who are losing their life every day? Let Mr. Gaurav Bhatia give
the
me an answer to
sensitivity that needs to be displayed in the debate is not being displayed, and that's a characteristic of the AIMIM. The point here is that there are certain institutions in the country which are above politics, and one should not be doing petty politics. The Indian soldiers only have one identity, Padmaja, and that identity is of being an Indian. From Abdul Hamid to Captain Vikram Batra, we remember them for their valor, for their supreme sacrifice, not because of the religion they professed, but because they believed in our motherland and they gave their life for our country. Now to AIMIM, Mr. Owaisi is a habitual offender. From the soldiers who have laid down their lives to the demonetization drive where he spoke about ATMs not being there in the Muslim dominated areas, to reservation for Muslims, and also education for Muslim children. In everything he has to inject communal politics, and this is what we oppose. He was talking about, you know, statements by other leaders. I challenge Varis Pathanji to even name one leader from the BJP that has ever tried to introduce the color of religion relating to Indian Army. That has not been done. I challenge him on this program, any leader.
Mohan Bhagwat,
it is only
Mr.
the
AIMIM
you are a lawyer and
always spewing venom, dividing society,
since
so many
spreading
days.
hatred,
What Vinay
and
Katyal
people
says
of India have rejected your kind of
what
politics.
Mohan Bhagwat said, he's an
you
RSS
are reduced, you are only present in one Lok Sabha seat,
please,
and the day is not far away, Varis Pathan. I am no soothsayer, but I am telling you, you will lose that one seat also. This spewing of venom will not work. You ask the family members of these brave soldiers, they will also condemn the statement of Mr. Owaisi. Their sons have laid down their life for the country, not for the religion, and you are again trying to introduce religion. So we strongly condemn Mr. Owaisi, tell him to rise above petty politics and start abiding by the principles enshrined in the constitution of which he has taken oath. He should read the oath again, the oath that he took when he became a member of parliament. He has to serve the country and every person of his constituency. He never speaks of people from Hindu religion, Sikh and Christianity. He's only uttering one word.
Yeah, you are a lawyer.
Those people are our brothers, but don't criminalize the Indian army.
Why is he not tweeting? Why is he not condemning the death of 7 soldiers who lost their lives?
Who is not?
Why Mr. Modi is silent? Will you give me an answer to that?
Yes.
Why Nitish Kumar did not
we
go
can
to the
feel
funeral
the
in
pain.
Bihar? Why Nitish Kumar or
you
GM did not go
doing
to the
your
funeral?
cheap brand of politics, and let me tell you, have you heard the defense minister Nirmala Sitharaman ji? What did she say?
Whatever you want, to people of the nation are watching.
We will avenge the loss of these lives, and Pakistan will be given a befitting reply. During the Uri attack, after 10 days surgical strike was conducted, Pakistan was shown its rightful place. So please have the patience, stand with the country if you can. That's all I have to request.
Okay, you know, I don't want either side to try and do their brand of politics over the army or the armed forces, but I want to bring back Lieutenant General Shankar Prasad. This is a very dangerous trend. We'd seen it happen in 2006, General Shankar Prasad, where in the Sachar committee there was an effort to try and show this religious division within the army, do a religion-based census, and now this. Why is it that the secularism of this one institution just doesn't seem to be tolerable to a certain brand of politicians? General Prasad.
It seems to me that the strength of the army is not being appreciated by these people, and I suspect that they're trying to do something to bring down the image of the army in the eyes of certain religion and not in certain religion. I suspect there is some bigger sazish behind this. Why are you interfering in the management of the armed forces? The armed forces are absolutely united as far as religion is concerned. To them, religion is a religion of all and everybody, everything. Why bring army? You, as you rightly pointed out a short while ago, you sort out your political battles among political parties. We have nothing to say in that matter. But the last straw of this country, the most potent force of this country, I suspect they're trying to weaken it by adopting all kinds of means. Padmaja, let me assure you and all the rest of the people who are watching your show that none of this is going to affect the armed forces. A Muslim, a Hindu, a Christian, a Jew are all equal.
Bhatia is not condemning what Mohan Bhagwat said.
Nobody can do any put in them. So please tell these people, do not attempt this kind of tactics to bring these things into the army. They will not succeed.
What is the sausage
very
then?
Strong institution. It's culture. It's the manner in which you approach it.
Padmaja, let me ask one question to my learned friend, Mr. Gaurav Bhatia. Why is he not condemning the statements which were made by Mohan Bhagwat? He tried to demean our soldiers, our brave soldiers. Does he mean to say that the RSS is more better than our brave soldiers? Does he mean to say that?
Yes, Mr.
Why don't you
I'll answer your question if you have the patience to hear the answer.
Condemn such kind of statements.
Let me tell you what Mohan Bhagwat ji said was in very good spirit. What he said was that if there is ever the need to serve the country and if the constitution permits, because the RSS workers are disciplined, they can be trained in 3 days. This was to supplement the army, not anything that was derogatory. In fact, I can tell you, on more than a dozen of occasions, Mohan Bhagwat ji has praised the valor of the army. So please don't try to trivialize the debate. And also let me tell you one thing, if you have respect for the army, after today's statement by the Indian army, there should be no debate. Mr. Owaisi should apologize because the Indian army that you say you respect and you only pretend and we all can see. Then if you respect, ask Mr. Owaisi to apologize for his statement. Indian army has issued a categorical statement that don't introduce religion.
Waris Pathan, you are right and well within your rights to attack the BJP for whatever it is that you think they are doing wrong vis-a-vis their policy in Kashmir. But why aren't you answering Lieutenant General Shankar Prasad? He is not a politician. His simple question to you is, are you trying to strengthen the arms of the enemy, the hands of the enemy, by trying to weaken our institution, which is our last defense against the enemy? General Shankar Prasad says it's a
we will never try to strengthen the arms of our enemy. We have got a greatest respect for the soldiers of our great nation. We salute to the sacrifices which have been done by the soldiers of our great nation for the independence as well as now. We are the people who have... See, now again you are challenging my loyalty.
Showing your actions, you know, words are very hollow. Let me tell you,
that is why
nobody is convinced by your rhetoric, Mr. Pathan.
Why do you question my loyalty?
And Mr. Owaisi has this habit of insulting our institutions. Let me remind you what Mr. Owaisi said.
You are not questioning the loyalty of Gaurav Bhatia when he is not condemning Mohan Bhagwat.
असेंबलीज में वो कानून बनते हैं जो मुसलमानों की बर्बादी के लिए होते हैं. So you have insulted the parliament. Now you are insulting the Indian army.
It is disheartening that after 70 years of independence, I have to come before the channels every day and prove my nationalism and
the Constitution of India.
I don't need a certificate from you.
No. And Waris Pathan, this saying we salute on the one hand and then trying to divide on the other is like boomerang bagal mein churi. General Shankar Prasad, are you satisfied? Are you satisfied? You've got Waris Pathan saying we respect the army. It's just that we're trying to point out how there are some sections which are ignored or reviled.
Padmaja, as I said, these people are trying to play a card which some fellow thinks that they can weaken the army of bringing religion into it. I'm sorry, they cannot do it. It's better that they understand, as I'm repeatedly saying, what the army is made of. The army is made of very sterling material. The manner in which we train our troops, right from recruit days, right into the unit, and thereafter is unbreakable. You can go on talking anything about religion, it will not have any effect. Every soldier prays before a mosque, prays before a mandir, gurdwara, or anywhere he goes past. I have seen it myself and I've done it myself. Every time we went out for a difficult task and a mazar came, we'll stand before it and do our namaskar to it. Or if a gurdwara came, we'll stand before it and do a namaskar. Please save the God of the Muslims, the Hindus, the Christians. Save us. We are going on a difficult mission. We trust and believe in every God.
Waris Pathan,
these people are trying to...
Isn't it just simpler to cut your losses?
Makes you think that I don't respect the other religion? No, I want to ask him one question. What makes him think that I don't respect the other religions? I don't respect the religious sentiments of other religion. Why? See, why again my loyalty is being challenged? We are Indian Muslims, proud Indian Muslims. We are born here. We have rejected the two-nation theory of Jinnah. And when Waris Pathan will die, he will be buried in this soil. So I respect my soil. I love my soil. I have the greatest respect for the soldiers of my great nation. They have lost their lives. No, but I am angry with this BJP and the government. They could not secure my soldiers' lives. They cannot provide security to my soldiers. What policy of the BJP government?
Why can't you
since 2000, this is the fourth time such kind of incident has taken place in our country.
Why do you have to say Hindu soldier and Muslim soldier? This is the problem with the AIMIM.
No,
that you can't say that India first.
When you say that
should be the motto. India first, religion later. Stop dividing the society. Tell Mr. Owaisi
that is what
he can apologize, he can introspect and realize he's committed a big blunder and he has insulted these brave martyrs who we are proud of.
Please tweet. Please tweet.
During triple talaq, you were not even present to empower the Muslim women.
No,
please,
we are not going to bring in other issues like triple talaq over here. I will make just one request, Waris Pathan. When you salute a soldier, when you salute a martyr, please salute him as a soldier, not as a Hindu soldier or a Muslim soldier or a Christian soldier, because at the end of the day, he's just a man who's fought for the country, and when he falls, he's brought back wrapped in a tricolor. And if I may just take the liberty to Gaurav Bhatia as well, when people like Vinay Katiyar from your party, who's a member of parliament, questions the nationalism of Muslims and says that Muslims should go to Pakistan.
I was also discussing it, yes. And I am saying it again. That the statement of Mr. Vinay Katiyar is not something
remove him from the party.
This country belongs to every Indian. And I'm not. That's what I'm saying on your show. I am saying that with some responsibility. The BJP, Mr. Narendra Modi ji has always said 125 crore Indians, their welfare, sabka saath, sabka vikas. So if there is a statement that contradicts the spirit, we will not accept that.
Well, you not accept it, but the fact still remains that he is still a member of parliament from your party. Just the rap on the knuckles will not do, because at the end of the day, the divisive message is left behind there as well. Vinay Katiyar, Asaduddin Owaisi, two sides of the same coin. Whatever politics is that you want to do, please keep the armed forces away from it. We're out of time for the time being. Thank you very much. Gaurav Bhatia, Lieutenant General Shankar Prasad and Waris Pathan for having joined us in the People's Court.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.